Kevin Harlan. And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
They've improved because of all these hard-fought games. That's why they are a favorite to win it all again.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down low, Fox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk. And what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know. Here's Shumpert after the made shot from Klay Thompson. It's Bielitsa, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry with it. Now guarded by Fox. Curry kicks to Durant. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just what this offense is designed to do. Get Durant these kinds of looks.
Now here's Cauley Stein. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
Now here's Green. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Oh, that's blocked. Thompson against Shumpert. The pass to Fox. Kicks to Cauley Stein. Pass to Hield over Durant. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Cauley Stein. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Over Hield. It's deflected.
A little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
It's Bielitsa. Great tee that time from Green.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. And it's Hield off the drive. Can't hit from 12.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Fox against Curry. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Shumpert.
You know, Shumpert has struggled around the rim, but he got that one to fall through the defense.
Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And it's the Warriors on the break. No one covering.
We know this about Steph Curry. He can hit it from anywhere, outside, inside, in between.
Fox passes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Hield. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful. Completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
They also committed a lot of mistakes while their opponent was extremely disciplined. This Warriors super team drawing comparisons to the teams of the past. Michael Jordan's Bulls, the Showtime Lakers, the same buzz in the building when they come to play.
Fox with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. To the inside, Cauley-Stein tries again, and the layup is good.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Curry's shot is off.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
It's Bjelica. Hits the three-point bomb. Bjelica's got 7 points in the game.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Warriors trail by 5. Durant kicks to Green. The pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Fox against Curry. Back to Bjelica. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Curry kicks to Green. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley comes in for Cauley-Stein. And it's Jackson in for Iman Shumpert. The Warriors also with a sub. Jerebko's checked in. Hield against Thompson. And it's good from the elbow. He has 6.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Clay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
Fox kicks to Bjelica. No good on the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now we'll go to DA, who had a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
And some changes here for the Kings. Williams, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. Golden State also making some changes. McKinney's checked in, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Livingston finds Durant, launches it. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Outside Williams. Bagley dishes to Fox. Here's Bogdanovic. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Fox. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shoots it. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Livingston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, he was the college player of the year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And so Durant nails them both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
And here is Fox. Here's Bagley. Over Urepko, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
First free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Cook's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Livingston. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Cook. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to McKinney. Shot clock at 6. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Cook missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, There aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
He doesn't get the second one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cook. Count that one. Cook's got his first bucket of the night.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Now, here's Fox. Unloads from 13. Bagley, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Jackson misses.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Fox. Jerebko kicks to Livingston. Here's McKinney. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Passes it to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bagley with the ball. He's against Jerebko. Again, the miss by the Kings. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bagley the pass to Fox. The 11-footer. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Livingston dishes to Cook. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
Well, you can erase a lot of defensive mistakes when you have shot blockers lurking in the background.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jackson is out there with Bagley, and it's Williams at the small forward. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for that game against the Thunder, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
They throw good, Livingston. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
Livingston hits both of them.
Sean Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
Now, here's Fox, defended by Jerebko. Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Cook. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Livingston's got 4 points in the quarter.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? McKinney laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McKinney's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jackson down low. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Here's McKinney, guarded by Fox. Shots good by McKinney. McKinney's got 6 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Fox passes to Williams. And here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the night.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Williams. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Amon Shumpert in for De'Aaron Fox. Thompson with the bucket.
Nice little adjustment by Clay in the face of heavy pressure.
Shumpert with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That's a 2 from Hield. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Amon Shumpert. Inside. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. 8 points for Buddy Hield.
Nice assist. Shumpert's a pretty good passer. Got to give him credit on that one.
Shot from 16. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Will it go? And Green puts it in. Green's got his first 2 points.
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
Shumpert dishes to Hield. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Kings have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That one is off. Durant's checked in for Golden State. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Green. To the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. On the free throw, no good.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Sacramento leading by 3, and Shumpert kicks to Hield. Shumpert against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Shumpert passes to Bielitsa. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Aggressive, working for the high percentage shot. Draymond understands this game. Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
3-pointer Hield. Can't hit that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Green finds Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
Well, Green, really the heart and soul of this Warriors team.
He brings an edge and a toughness that they need. The others are more quiet. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. That's just his nature.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Durant in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Hield, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Stolen. Here's Bielitsa, guarded by Green. And here is Cauley-Stein. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. Here's Shumpert. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Shumpert. Kicks it to Cauley-Stein. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
One shot, gentlemen.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers for Looney. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
With the floater. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Shumpert.
Adding a little floater to his game. Shumpert always working to improve his offense.
Curry kicks to Durant. Fires, high post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
It's Bielitsa. Warriors with the rebound.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Green draws the double. Durant wide open. He fires. Second chance shot. And Green gets it to go. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Shumpert passes to Cauley Stein. Back to Shumpert. Outside Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Bielitsa, and Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
And Shumpert kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Shumpert. Here's Bielitsa, guarded by Green. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Cauley Stein.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Murray finds Green. There's a minute 40 left here in the second. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Shumpert passes to Bielitsa. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Troy Williams comes in for Justin Jackson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Iman Shumpert. .121 left now here in the second. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Cook kicks to Iguodala. And they call an illegal screen here.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein.
A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 18th in rebounding, 18th in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Williams finds Bogdanovich over Iguodala. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Takes the 13-footer. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Iguodala. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 6. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Iguodala, and oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what's the takeaway from the first half, and what changes are needed?
Well, they just lined up and kicked our tails straight up one-on-one in transition. We gotta own up. We gotta keep the basketball in front of us. So shots are gonna fall. We need to make some buckets. That'll help set our defense a little bit.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He tallied 6 3-point shots and made the opposing D have to constantly keep track of him on the perimeter. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, KD owned the first half, but we suspected that might happen. He's had everything he's needed to be great for a long time, but that first championship, it just gave him more confidence to the best player possibly on the planet.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
The Kings trail by 15, and on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Looney out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the 1. And Shumpert kicks to Fox. Durant against Hield. Clock at 6. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Cauley Stein passes to Shumpert. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's the pass to Shumpert. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Durant comes to help. 4 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And here are the Kings now. Warriors leading by 15. Curry finds Green. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Pass to Bielitsa. And here is Shumpert. Passes to Hield. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Fox gets it to go.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3. Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Bucket is good. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Shumpert's got 9.
I like the decision by Shumpert there. Got a step coming off that screen and made him pay.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Looney. Thompson with it. Cauley-Stein defending. Curry against Fox. Takes the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. He's got 11.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Second, the Warriors.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Fox against Thompson. Fox kicks to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Kings with the ball. Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Down low, Looney. Clock at 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Golden State with another.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Fox passes to Shumpert. Here's Hield. And there's the pass to Fox. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
Thompson with the bucket.
A terrific shooter from mid-range. Klay Thompson has the picture-perfect jump shot.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Hield. Back to Cauley-Stein. Sacramento again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Kings trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, you know, Shumpert doesn't get to the free throw line a lot, but he did enough to draw the whistle on that play.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Shumpert.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And both free throws good from Amon Shumpert. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Five on the clock. Back to Thompson. From deep, it's tipped.
With Shumpert's athleticism, he can bother the shooter. He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Here's Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 18. The three. Another shot. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Shumpert kicks to Fox. To the middle. Here's Hield. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Hield's got 18 points.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Kings trail by 16. The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. Durant finds Green. The shot that time not on target. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Hield the pass to Fox. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Kevin Durant. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. That has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look.
They get from those sponsorships, right.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, over the last month, getting it done. 9th in assists. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Pass to Durant. Over Jackson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings trail by 14. Bogdanovich wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Bogdanovich has got 9. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Durant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Here's McKinney. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. He's got 8.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Back to Fox. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Jerebko's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Off target with his three.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
Iguodala against Bogdanovich. The call will go against Jerebko. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. Cook's checked in. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Fox. Unloads from 13. Williams with the block. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Feeds it to Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both. Here is Cook. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Jerebko kicks to Iguodala. It's good. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And once again, Iggy showing off his insane ball handling ability.
Well, Iguodala signing an extension with the Warriors in the summer of 2017. He did not come cheap. 3 years and $48 million.
Well, I guess he sacrificed enough. He comes off the bench. They asked him to guard everybody. He earned that payday.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Here is Cook. It's an 8-point differential. Kicks it to Jerebko. Passes it to McKinney. A fader. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson's got 8 points. 1:52 left to play here in the 3rd. Cook looking it over. Pass to Iguodala. Shoots over Fox. Shot's good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 points this quarter.
Those kind of shots are ones Iggy buries routinely.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Jackson trying to break free. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Livingston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Fox. He's got 10. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. The Kings need to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. Williams has got his first points of the night. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Cook, the pass to McKinney. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 7. Bagley the pass to Fox. And easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 12 in the game.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. Guarded by Fox. Cook kicks to McKinney. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. All going up court.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jackson is out there with Williams, and it's Bagley in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Jackson looking it over. Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Thompson. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Curry. He kicks to Urebko. The feed to Iguodala. And that one drops. Iguodala's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. And there's the pass to Jackson. To the middle, Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pass to Thompson. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Kings trail by 5. To the inside, Bagley. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 13 points for Marvin Bagley.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Urebko. Nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 6.
What a valuable asset to the offense, having a big with that kind of range.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. And he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half.
really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
On the wing, Iguodala. With some arc, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Iman Shumpert has come in for Troy Williams. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fox against Curry. Now, here's Bagley. Tight defense on him. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
A shot by Curry, no good.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
Shumpert with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shumpert, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Sacramento making some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Bagley, and it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. And Golden State also making a change. Durant's checked in. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Klay Thompson's game has evolved. Came into this league as a knockdown shooter. Now he's one of the better all-around players we have.
The Kings trail by 4. Now, here's Fox. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Looney, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Bell, he's checked in for Looney.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Fox hits them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They led the game at one point by 20. He dishes it to Thompson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hield's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Bielitsa, guarded by Green. Thompson against Shumpert. To tie it up, and it's good on the way in. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And the pure strength of Shumpert allowing him to finish through contact.
Curry finds Thompson. Misses off the right iron.
Ah, nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Healed against Durant. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Healed outside. Outside jumper. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 7 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Hield. The teardrop falls in. Hield's got 20.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Here's Durant. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Sacramento leading by 4. Healed the pass to Cauley-Stein. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Iguodala against Hield, and it's Bjelica with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson against Fox. Fades away. Nice shot by Thompson. 19 points in the game.
Gorgeous looking shot from Thompson. Once he gets in his rhythm, it's pretty much over for the defense.
Durant with the steal. Thompson surveying the floor. Kicks it to Curry. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Thompson for 3. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Cauley-Stein. Tries yet again. The shot off that time. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors leading. From deep, Green. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hield. The stupendous finish in traffic. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Over Fox. Green, no luck.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 16 points here in the second half.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
And it's Durant missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bjelica, that one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant finds Curry. Back to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Warriors with possession here. And a deep three from Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 20 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Durant against Fox. Pass to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the three, and we're seeing why.
Sacramento again missing. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
And Iguodala comes to help. Stolen by Thompson. 3-on-3. Here's Curry trying to get open as Thompson. Goes back up, and the layup by Curry. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
I love the hustle and fight, the energy that Steph Curry gives this team.
Hield against Iguodala to stop the run. Hield can't hit. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Durant, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 10. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Dave Yeager went over with his team. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Fox against Curry. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Stephen Curry doing a nice job being able to take the contact and still finish the play.
Good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate, what a leader.
Hield with it. Over Durant. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hield.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
From outside the arc, Durant with some nice D. Curry kicks to Jerebko. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry's shot is off. It's stolen by Green. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Such a wide open look. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We expect big games for you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.